And welcome back to our WNWO Live special report, Stopping the Violence. We're going to wrap up here, and Paul, you wanted to say something about recruitment and something contrary to the public perception about how kids join gangs.
Yes, I think a lot of parents are under the misconception that these gangs recruit kids, and it's not like that. Kids go to gangs as far as the association with the protection that they get from the gangs. I had the privilege to be at Robinson and scout some of the Bitters 50 members, and I noticed we have a lot of these kids that are still in elementary. I heard them claiming gangs. Oh, I'm from such and such. I'm from such and such, and that's just to get that association because bullying is at an all-time high. So if I'm getting bullied or I'm getting bothered, if I associate myself with a gang, that's protection. Where these guys won't mess with me, and that's how it really started off with me. I associated myself with a gang first, and then I started to get active in the gang afterwards when I started being in high school. But in junior high, I was associating myself with the gang members that was already in my neighborhood. So I just want to get that message to the parents.
Gotcha. And you get that message out, and Justin, you as well. You go and speak to a lot of these kids, try to reach out and be proactive and make sure that they don't end up joining this gang and this life of crime.
Sure.
Whoever wants to take this, just really to sum it up, what would you tell the city and tell our viewers that we all as a community need to do going forward to stop this cycle?
I'll take this one.
Yeah, sure.
I like to say that just to talk about it, a lot of us in the city, we've been talking about the problems. To talk about a problem and do nothing about it is merely complaining. We need to stop complaining and take it upon ourselves to do something about it or to come up with a solution. That takes the actual leadership. And we need actual leadership from the whole community, businesses, faith-based institutions, community members, police. Not only the mayor. Don't put on the back of the mayor, on the back of the police, and on the back of the parents, and say they need to do something about it. It's all of our problem, and we all need to come up with a solution for it.
Gotcha. And that includes giving kids places to go. Are there enough of those? Are there enough of those in existence?
No, there's no place for a good, clean fun. And of course, many of the children will not then have the money because they need to get better jobs. And I'm still pushing for that.
And there's a stigma, right? And this is something that's come up, and we only have about 30 seconds, but there's a stigma attached with some of these places that they're not cool to go to. Is that right? How do we get past that? Do we get past that?
Well, one way we get past it is finding out what the young people want to do and give them the things that they want to do that are the proper things to do. And that will help keep them out of trouble. We also need, the gentleman over here said, we need the community to step up and work together. It takes parents, it takes the churches, it takes businesses, it takes government, it takes police, it takes everybody working together because no one of those entities caused this problem. The problem is caused by a multitude of things and people.
Yes, sir.
It's going to take a multitude of people to work together to solve this problem. And a part of that working together is forming a trust in each other that you may not like what I'm doing, but we're doing the best we can to make this a better place to live.
All right. And thank you all for being here. Truly, thank you all for all the experiences you've shared. And please, at home, go online, facebook.com/Northwest Ohio. Join this important conversation. Let's do something about it. Let's stop the violence. Thank you for watching this WNWO Live special report, Stopping the Violence. Have a good evening.